Welcome to Tetris Tuesdays at 10. I'm Ryan. Shy's already in the room. And I forgot what I was going to say right off the bat. What was I doing? Tetris, right? Coming in a little bit hot because I realized we haven't talked enough, if it's possible, about Roger Dean. I think when the current version of the Tetris logo popped up for the first time, I mentioned his name. I think I've mentioned his name since. You've seen his name since in the credits for every single Tetris game when it pops up. But if you didn't know, for example, we're doing Tetris Worlds again this week, except we're doing the PlayStation 2 version, which appears to be the same as the Windows version. And then there's another differentiation between the Xbox and I think GameCube version. Speaking of which, can you see that? Can you see that notification? Out for delivery. My copy of Xbox's Tetris Worlds should be here any minute now, so that means that'll come up eventually for sure. But Roger Dean is this guy. So this is the US version of Tetris Worlds. Great. Nothing wrong with it. Perfectly fine. Whoever came up with the blocky background there didn't do us a disservice. Here's the UK version. Whoa. And it's because Roger Dean, the guy who designed the new Tetris logo, and I'm guessing did this, the Tetris Worlds logo is the one with the Saturn in there. The normal, Tetris logo that still shows up today, like go play Tetris 99, that it's the Tetris logo that they've gone with, that the Tetris company adopted. It's just slightly tweaked here and there. Roger Dean is this guy. He did all the album covers for Yes. Just really, of the era, but also just perfect stuff. That's Roger Dean. And then he did a lot of Asia's album covers as well, which are equally just kind of bonkers. So yes, this was the fellow that we got doing the album art for Tetris Worlds for PlayStation 2 in the UK. So I don't think I've shouted him out enough. Always, obviously, a mega talent, and fun that he's part of the Tetris lineage in some way. Yeah. But as far as the game goes, I'm guessing he didn't have too much of a hand in it. In fact, I would love to talk to him and be like, have you ever played a Tetris or a video game? And see what he says. That's always, right, the fun go-between. We do have a Blue Planet software game. Straight up, they did this for PlayStation. I guess they didn't do the Xbox version, so we might be able to talk about a different developer called Radical Entertainment for the GameCube and Xbox versions. But for the PlayStation 2 versions, Blue Planet now at this point, software took lead. And it's going to be a bit different than the Game Boy Advance version that we did last week. Shy in the chat, I love seeing abstract art when I play Tetris games. I don't mind it at all, right? Like, make it the backgrounds. Oh, a Tetris game where Roger Dean did like all of the backgrounds as you're cycling through the levels. That should probably happen. Still, actually, Roger Dean, hold on. Alive and kicking, 81 years old. Didn't want to end with some bad news there. Reminds me of the TGM games. Yeah, speaking of abstract, there's definitely a spirit to the TGM game. Like, it's still abstract for sure, but it's like it feels pretty focused. Like, I could see an abstract piece, and be like, oh, that's from a TGM Tetris as opposed to something else, right? All four of them. 5 if we count TGM Ace. Don't even know what TGM Ace is. Do I have to play that eventually? I'm sorry, do I get to play that eventually? Ace. Yep, Tetris the Grandmaster Ace, 2005. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it came out the same year as TGM3. Yeah, why is that not a numbered version? TGM Ace was a Japan-only Xbox game. Oh, I feel like we have talked about this before. Well, that's going to be an interesting proposition. Especially the further we get down the line, emulation isn't going to become possible. It's part of the reason I have a physical original Xbox, is because I tried going the emulation route via PC and Mac, and it just wasn't quite there yet. Like, it was neat, but it's kind of like the emulators go through this bit where, you know, they have to list how each game functions, you know, and they'll have like a color scheme like red, yellow, green. You know, like this game functions without issues, this one has issues, which is kind of strange. You know, you think you'd get an emulation solution up and running and it would just emulate, but not always the case. So that's pretty much where original Xbox emulation was at last I checked anyways. So that's why I got the original Xbox. But now that I have it, I don't got to worry about that stuff. So happy to hook it up anyway. Not the case with PlayStation 2, thankfully. Although I did try and get it up and running on Xbox 360. Yeah, I think I remembered when you said Xbox, I remembered that we had talked about this before. I'm pretty sure it is 360. But I tried to get the PlayStation 2 emulator PCS, X, and then there's a fork that's like LRBS something. Sorry, guys. I couldn't get it up and running on my RetroArch on my Xbox Series S, so never mind anyways. So I just looked it up, and they have a Mac app, and it runs beautifully on the Mac. So that's how we're going to emulate the PlayStation 2 this time around. I didn't get to, I know last week I talked about getting to the local shop and seeing just how much a PlayStation 2 is. My mistake was thinking I could get out and do something during the week. So not that I found it and was like, it's too much money, because that's impossible. But I just wasn't able to get out of the house to figure that out. So not going to worry about it. We're going to get some nice, crispy PlayStation 2 up-res. I think I'm at 3x native, so we could get it to 1080p. And it looks good. Looks real nice. Don't have to take my word for it. Let's get right to it. Hopefully this is the one window I didn't check. Let's get you in my ear first. I'm sure we'll have, well, actually, I'm not sure. Will we have any more options to play a PlayStation 2 Tetris? Will my window for buying a PlayStation 2 have passed? I've only looked ahead so far as 2002. So I don't know. Let's hope. A girl can dream. Let's get you here. I try to keep the sound a little louder maybe than usual, because it is, I haven't poked around. Like I started Tetris Worlds, this one, and got like a little bit into the intro and was like, oh, I can't. It's wild like already. There's a story mode, so you know I love it, but it's not anything I was prepared for. So let's hope. Oh, it is not. Okay, hold on. There you are. Shy in the chat. Well, if you make a different series playing different kinds of games, you have lots of choices. Very true. I mean, we could make it. No, that would be insanity. I mean, it would be nice on the hardware side, but if I did a series that was just like console specific, I know there's anybody that's a fan of Jeff Gerstmann. He's out there rating all of the Nintendo like entertainment system games. So it's an idea with a lot of legs, but I don't know if I have the legs. I know you weren't talking about console specific. I went off on a tangent already there, but let's see. All right. I was racking my brain trying to figure out if this was the first time I've played a PlayStation 2 game, I couldn't think of another one. I feel like that's impossible. Who hasn't played a PlayStation 2 game? It might be me at this point. There's, see, Roger Dean up front.
THQ.
Oh yeah, THQ had the license. I did have a bit about that. I was gonna tell you guys. Yeah, it was done under license from the Tetris company. There's the BPS logo. Tetris Worlds was THQ's first Tetris game. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Well, they did get the Roger Dean art in the game. Right? Like a proto Tetris block. At the dawn of man. No, he's pretty bad at playing Tetris, though. Maybe. I guess I shouldn't talk. Right? Shy in the chat. This makes me question if we're playing a Tetris game or something else. Just wait.
Fellow citizens, we are facing the ultimate crisis. Of the 50 billion stars in our galaxy, less than 1 million have planets that could support life as we know it. And Hadar, our sun, has grown old. Now we learn that it will go nova far sooner than expected. As it runs out of hydrogen, Hadar will briefly become the brightest object in our galaxy. We must find a new home. Tetrions have been detected on other planets in our galaxy. Your mission is to open the Tetrions on the other side so that we can evacuate safely before our world is destroyed.
Oh, that cascaded right there. What game mode was that? Shy in the chat. Oh no, Tetris Magic will have to save the world, right? I'm pretty sure we'll never see a story like this again. Foreshadowing. Oh, really? I mean, I guess we might see it for the Xbox version. I'm a Tetronaut. Wild. I admit, I'm kind of still blown away, excuse me, blown away by the way this looks, and not just because some of it's canned, so that the 1080p stuff isn't going to make a huge difference, but even if I was playing it at native resolution, I don't know if it's because I'm going through these chronologically, you know, like compared to what I have played, this is wild, but also considering I'm on a console, technically, like that stuff is nuts. Like the even just the voices. Oh, speaking of which, you're going to hear this has now a credited voice. It's not just we approximated something with the technology we have. Kimberly Unger, it did all the whispering for this game. You'll see. Shy in the chat. Okay, we will see a story like that again, but we will also have to deal with the torture of dealing with Puyo Puyo. Right. That would be a competition. What's more wild, this story or the Puyo Puyo story? Uh-oh. Is my controller not? No, it's connected. Okay. So, this is as far as I got last time. Nakuneka gonna be the person we're saving, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna discover this kind of all at once. Actually, let's check out the options screen. Mino. Oh. Oh, I can change the person I'm rescuing? Or maybe that's me. Is that me? Is that my avatar? Skin, eyes, extras. Huh. That's kind of neat. Not enough to mess around with it, really. Settings. Next on, ghost on, hold on. I'm just going to keep it all default. It's not like back in the day where you can turn some of these off to increase your score. And since your score was most of what you were going for. Sound. I think we're good on sound. Let's not delete Nakuneka for whatever reason. Okay, fun. Luckily, at the rate we're going through these games, we still have years before we stumble upon any Puyo Puyo Tetris games. It's true, isn't it? I played that as a wait. I know Puyo Puyo Tetris for the Xbox 360. Maybe it was the Xbox One at that point. I imported that, played that. Are there more? I know there's a Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I know there were other mashups. Alright, starting the game. I don't know if I have control. Just reading what it says about the story mode. The goal is to evacuate the homeworld of the Minos before their solar system's sun, Hadar, goes supernova. I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Well, it's zippier than the... oh, I can hold, too. Nice. Zippier than the... Gosh dang it. I'm already unable to speak. It's a Game Boy Advance version. There you go. And I've already painted myself into a corner. And I've already misdropped. Okay. There's a slight delay. Let's try this again. Hold on.
For a Tetris.
I need to see if it's the delayed auto shift or what. Okay, maybe I was just moving faster than I was giving the game time to adjust. I mean, this is guideline rules, so I'll be able to infinite spin at some point. Tetris. ASMR Tetris. And I guess Kimberly Unger also goes by E-Kim, or was credited as E-Kim in this game, so that's fun. I don't know why I said it like that. That is fun. That's neat. That's cute. Sorry. Sorry, Kim. Tetris. Wow, even the rank ups get. Yes. Did she say something else right then? Oh, she says back to back. Nice. This is a great game for an older gentleman to play. What? What'd she say? Oop, didn't mean to do that. That went over too far. So I think it's... I really shouldn't be holding down using the delayed auto shift at all. I was going to say, it's not going so fast that I can't look at the chat right now. And then I went to look at the chat and it sped up. Hold on. If I get this down a little bit. Oh. Back to back.
Single. Single. Single.
It always cracks me up when there's a Tetris game that
Single.
can call you out for being single repeatedly.
Single.
I don't know. I just picture somebody that's like love lost playing this game, and there's a movie somewhere. I knew I was gonna misdrop the second I started. Okay. Boo. Yeah, it's whenever I can use it, obviously, to
Single.
get to the corners, but it's not, I'm not very precise with it.
Single. Triple. Single.
Okay, we're doing something here. Ooh, let's see if I can spin this. Hey! That's guideline Tetris, right? Being able to spin that like that.
Tetris.
Yeah, I am not.
Single.
Music's pretty good.
Single. 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 Tetris. Single.
Just trying to get out of this. There we go. That's some infinite spin right there.
Single.
Oop, close.
Single.
Find myself single pressing, except for when I do that. Ah! I knew it for a second. Can I get this guy in there? I can. Not really all the way. Oh boy, this is not what I had in mind.
Single. 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 Single.
What's that? I got a timer? Ah, it's freaking me out here. Was that just the music?
Single. Single.
Alright, come on. Oh, I should do that over there. Ah, dang it. Okay, here we go. Now just don't mess it up. Making up some ground.
Single.
Oh, that was going the right way.
Single. 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 Double.
All right.
Triple. Double. Single. Single.
Also, what level are we going to here?
Single.
Or does it go to a level?
Single.
I think all I read was that if I quote unquote do well, or the better you do, the more Minos you rescue. So I don't know. It's not quite descriptive enough to tell me what the heck I'm doing here.
Tetris. Tetris.
B2B.
Tetris. Tetris. Double. Single.
There you go. Climb.
Tetris.
Oh, not quite what I was going for there.
Single. Single. Double. Single. Single. Single.
I've been happily married for years, thank you. I'm getting defensive at this point.
Tetris.
You seem like you'd be single. Playing Tetris in your garage on a Tuesday? Single. Whoa, can I get it over there? Go over there. No, okay. All right, what actual level am I on now? 19? Are they getting creative with the levels on this one? Ooh, that was something. I had to rotate in the opposite direction to get that going too. And at a fairly high speed. I might be learning. Oop, that didn't work. Oh, that worked even less.
Single. 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 Single.
The blocks are nice. This might not be my favorite Tetris design if I had to choose. Oh, that locked in quick, actually. So there is a, should I find out? Let's see what the, what's the limit on the infinite spin here? Oh, maybe there's no limit. You just gotta rotate fast enough. Alright, well that was fun.
Single. Single.
Uh-oh.
Single.
Now we're getting into misdrop territory. Oh, he's got a 3 on his back now. Does that mean I'm playing well enough to save 3
Single.
Minos? Is that what's going on?
Single. Single.
If that's the case, boo.
Single.
So there's that timer again. What is that?
Single. Single.
Oops. Yeah.
Single. 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 Double.
Well, it's definitely a BPS game.
Single.
Never been one to shy away from letting you play the game for a very long time.
Tetris. Single.
I know I say this often, but go back and check out those original BPS streams of even just the Famicom version of Tetris, but some of those Japanese PC versions as well.
Single.
Those were that was the beginning. If you think, what was the 3-hour stream we did the other day? TGM 2, right? If you think that was long, go look at an old BPS stream. I mean, they're both long, but, and those are only 2 hours, so still the TGM one was very long.
Tetris.
Oops. Ah, I tried to switch it out.
Tetris.
Took too long.
Triple. Single. Single. Single.
Oh, dang it. Does it mean I'm getting better or worse if I can tell I'm going to misdrop before it even happens?
Triple.
When do I get to the point where, because I can tell I'm going to misdrop, I don't?
Single. Single. Single.
I'm still only saving 3 Tetraminos over there, if I'm reading this correctly.
Single.
Come on. No, that one. Yes, that one. There you go.
Tetris. Single. Tetris. Single.
is that? Hold on. Nope. Oh, well, that was worse.
Triple. Single.
And what if this just gets to the point, because that's like maybe the
Single.
downside, or if it's infinite spin done wrong. It's like you can kind of get to a point where
Single.
you just don't die. It's not terribly interesting. It's fast, or it looks fast, but since there's no actual
Single.
threat of death.
Single. Single. Single.
No, over more. Nope, not that much. No, not that much. Okay, whatever. Well, that didn't work out.
Single. 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 Single.
Nope.
Single. Single.
What is that timer? Is it just the music? Okay, alright, I know what I can do. I can...
Single. 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 Triple. Single. Single.
Oh, should have put that over there, huh? Oh,
Single. Triple. Single. 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 Triple. Single. Double. Single. 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 Triple. Double. Single.
nope.
Triple.
That sound now where it's like...
Single.
Okay, let's, surely I can pause this. Feels like it's your avatar. Yeah, I think... 3 is still weird me out, though. I don't know. It's Shy trying to figure out in the chat. Is it a time attack? Do you need to clear 5 lines? Restart, never mind. I need to check the credits for this game. I don't really like it when announcer voice calls out the types of clears we perform. Yep, that's Kimberly Unger. Apparently that's across all versions of Tetris Worlds too, so we'll be getting that again. Also, you really got to get used to rotating in both directions. That I do. I did it. Did I do it one time? I think I did it one time so far. You just noticed the timer. Yeah, I did notice the timer. What was... I mean, I can hear it. I still don't know what it does. I guess the game wanted you to go a bit longer, let you live after the timeout with one line left. I don't know. High gravity is not really a challenge when you have infinite spin. Yeah, exactly. But you have more than high gravity to worry about. The timer. Maybe that's a rank? What does the timer even do anyway if it doesn't end the game after it reaches 0? TGM2 took long because you were determined on getting to rank 3. Yeah, that's true. It did pay off in the end. I got to rank 3. It's the timer. It has nothing to do with the music. Weird. Okay. Maybe in the interest of... Okay, let's put that piece there. First thing. Let's
Single.
I think I'll get better at spinning in both directions now that we're at guidelines, because I mean some of it has to do with the emulator too. I don't know what buttons, so I could maybe spend some more time mapping the games that I play, and then it'll be the same button every time, but when it changes every time, it makes it a little hard. But also I'm not in the headspace, obviously. That's the main problem we're talking about. I'm getting those better, though. There's the timer again. 5 seconds left. Oh, and there's a 27 below it. Is that my level, though? And again, the timer didn't do anything.
Single.
Well, yeah, I feel like... I was going to say, what if we end it in the interest of the stream, but I might just die on my own here anyways.
Single. 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 Single.
Doesn't say anything about the timer in the Wikipedia, so I don't know.
Single. 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 Single.
Oh, why doesn't it want to go over there? Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay. There we go. Glad I didn't quit. I win. Let's find out what I won. Okay, that was at least 4, wasn't it? Didn't I save 4? Oh, the world blooms. The scales have fallen away. Single, double, triple, pieces used. Oh, I didn't use the 1,000 pieces. That's too bad. Piece movements. Wow, that's an interesting stat. I moved pieces 8,557 times. Level time 0. Still don't know what that means. Total game time 25 minutes. Sure, I believe it. T-spin 1. There it is. Look at that. Back to back 6. Oh, I can't. Is that all the... I guess that's all the stats I get. Well, now what do I do? Does a start just put me back in the same game? So do I want to quit? Okay. Can't you just rebind buttons from the emulator to something you feel more comfortable with? Yeah. I mean, the problem is, since I only rotate one direction, I feel comfortable no matter what. It's just trying to focus on, in fact, I should do that after this, especially if I'm going into Tetris Worlds for Xbox after this. Make a note of what rotates which direction, and then just try and set that up every week on the emulator. Sometimes, no, that's not true, actually. RetroArch on the Series S does have those options. It's just a little more clunky than it would be on the PC. Also, isn't level 15 the highest level in this game? Was that... I don't know. Was that the number below that, the level I was going to? The player can send their Mino Tetronaut to 6 different worlds. Oh, okay. So that would be this. Oh, okay. Each one's a different game mode. So that was Tetris. This world is Square Tetris. Oh, and the... Nope, thing doesn't change. So yeah, that must be my avatar over there. Did not love Square Tetris. Cascade Tetris is Aludra. Sticky Tetris. Okay, and these were the modes that showed up on the Game Boy Advance version. Talitha. Hotline Tetris. And Fusion Tetris is the big one. That was one I did enjoy from the Game Boy Advance one. Alright, still no how many did I rescue? How far am I? Like, what's the progress? So let's get into Fusion. Okay, hold on. When the player plays enough of that world, more Minos are rescued. The better the player does, the more Minos rescued. They will then work to create the world into a home for Minos. Okay. Still don't know what that means. Well, let's try. Let's fuse. If Fusion's the one I'm thinking of, it's the more explodey one than before. Oh, I guess they did build the world like when it bloomed after that? Okay. Wow, that's straight up. Oh, what was that sound bite? Boy, she's really testing my hearing with this one. That is a sound effect from something, like a TV show or something. Oh, that's right. And the number... Okay, well, I misdropped that already. Oh, that's an O piece. I thought that was just a big fusion block for a second. And there is something to the level, though. Because remember, I was just... I was just... dumping pieces to get to the connection, and it killed me for some unknown reason. So I should be careful about that. And I haven't won yet because it's not connected to the thing on the bottom yet. So I should actually be using these pieces to make some lines, maybe. Because as soon as I do... Here we go. That ought to do it, right? Nope, not yet. Hold on. Nope, not what I was looking for. That ought to do it. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know what that was that one day. Because it's clearing the board. For sure here. Oh, but the fusion blocks do not disappear. That's right. I can make lines with them, but they don't disappear. There we go. Nice. So we're basically traveling to different worlds and using Tetris to turn them into our own homes. Yes, it's a colonization simulator. Oof. It's a world domination game. Okay, so using the blocks. Oh, let's see if this works. Oh, it did! Look at that! But using the blocks to make lines actually isn't the best strategy, because the cascade is funky. So I'm almost better off still doing what I was doing. Like this. At this stage in the game, at least. Let's spin this into here. Hold on. Oh, it didn't work. Maybe it's the fusion blocks that don't disappear. Like, from when I die. I know they don't disappear, but from the other day from when I died, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, see that? Oh, there's a timer again! Nothing! Oh, here we go. Boop! Oh, didn't call me out. Didn't get a kudos for a T-spin. Huh. Alright, hold on. There we go. One of the biggest Tetris mysteries so far. The timer from Tetris Worlds. Ooh, yeah, see, that's ugly. So, I like story modes quite a bit. So that's a bonus. But so far this doesn't have the card captor Sakura thing. Or that also had a story mode. But I really wanted to play it all the time. This one seems neat-ish. Oh no, the timer's running down again. I I do feel like I have to play faster whenever that starts happening, but I don't know why. I feel like I was going through these levels a lot quicker on the Game Boy Advance version for whatever reason. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, it seemed like a better idea when I was just piling up over here. Make sure whatever. Uh-oh. Boo. That wasn't a great idea either, really. There we go. Pile those up over there. This music isn't bad either. Okay, so the reason that was working is because it keeps all of these blocks that won't combo kind of out of my way. Oh no. No, that one's not gonna do it. Oh no, the timer. There we go. Gotten to a 2 on the back of the Tetramino now. So it's kind of getting rid of the gray blocks is the real... Oh boy. Okay, here's my next guess. Well, that was cool. Oh, dang it. Okay, it was wrong. I was gonna say maybe the timer is like if you stay alive that long, aka like it says on the wiki, the better you do. you rescue more Minos. So maybe that timer is like stay alive for this much longer, but then the thing on the 2 didn't go up. So I don't know. Maybe that's not representative of how many Minos I'm saving then. Also, I feel like that's not a very high bar. Do this, it's not gonna cascade. There you go, that's fun. Alright, now I'm connecting. Oh, that's not enough. See, now it seems like the higher the level, the more I do have to use the little fusion blocks to make lines, even though it causes cascading issues. Or not cascading issues, but not cascading issues. Oh, nope. That's something. There you go. I don't ever feel like I have a whole lot of control over the cascading, but I think I mentioned this last time. It's still fun to watch. Nice when it works out. There we go. So if that's my level over there, I'm on 22. And I think the last one ended at 25, is that right? So maybe I make it to the end of cascading? Or fusion? Oh, I should put that over here, not over there. There you go. Oh no, over there. There you go. Not sure why this read as the hard mode either, really. What? That was not where I put that. Oh boy. Oh no, not where I meant to put that. That's gotta be it. Yeah, there you go. 24. Also, we're pretty high up, so I could see this being close to the end. I don't know, do I mean, I'm gonna play Tetris Worlds again already in the Xbox version. I should probably look up how different they are before I do that, though. I'm just not feeling as involved in the story mode here to see it all the way through. Yeah, it gets to the point where you don't really have to worry about setting the fusion blocks in a spot where they'll fall on the master block over there. Just kind of happens. Yeah, I just noticed the what's-her-face isn't whispering Cascade in my ear. There we go. That was nice. Maybe because she'd just be sitting there saying Cascade the whole time. Wow, we're like level 0 with this stuff now. Nope. Not really what I was doing. But whatever. Nope, still going. 26. This has to be the last level, right? Oh boy. This might be the last level in more ways than one. What? It's locking down quicker than usual. See, that time the timer it sounded like something went wrong. Like I failed. Also, why is it... Oh, it's just because I'm high up. I think that's like the you're gonna die thing. Nope. Which? Fair. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey. No, that's not really great. Actually, yeah, give me that. There we go. It's still my guess is that it's like stay alive at least until this timer goes off and you'll get another little bonus or something. Nice. Oh. Hmm. There you go. Just literally, no. I just need to put one of these down there. Oh, I messed it up, didn't I? Unnecessarily drew this one out. Ooh, boy. Not getting any better either. Okay, here we go. Just need to put one of these right there. Okay. Nope, still going. Sheesh. Something. This has got to be the last one. I don't know how the level was pretty high. No, that's... Uh-oh. Okay, good. I'm like, depending on what happens there, I might have just killed myself. Ah. Would have rather it was that piece. Ooh, that also could have killed me, depending on... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Still not killing me. Still in it. There we go. That was good stuff. What was that? I missed the cascade number too. What was the total on that? I don't think I have enough fusion blocks on the board to win yet. Oh no. Not what I was going for at all. Not sure what I'm doing actually. Okay. Waiting until that happens. That's what I'm doing. Hey! Oh, come on! That other block still only says 2. Maybe this is why it's difficult. Shoot. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably gonna kill me if I put it there. Really? The world grew. It's untrue. I used over 1,000 pieces that time. That was a 30-minute game. Sheesh. Yeah. What's my progress, though? How close am I to saving the world? Is that just it? Is that I just see them rebuild the world a little bit every time? There's no... I need to find out if there's like a grand animation towards the end. Shy in the chat. Thank you, General Zod. Very cool. Nice T-spin. Thank you. That just means that I did one. This story is boring. Kind of might be there with you. I mean, I've been comparing it to Cardcaptor Sakura because that had the story mode that kept me coming back, wanted to play it week after week. That also had the mechanic of, you know, like the whole save the world, you know, do really well and you rescue more blocks isn't really a mechanic. It's more of a conceit, you know. In Sakura, I feel like the mechanic was also the conceit, you know, the whole beat these many puzzles and under this amount of time total and blah blah blah. And there was a final story animatic, so I don't know that this doesn't have that, but I'm not as compelled to find out if it does. Shy, I have to leave for now. Oh, have a good one. Well, we'll see you, Shy. I've been talking to you for minutes now. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna call it. Hold on, okay. I've already played this. I'm gonna select it again and see if there's anything different about it. And let's see actually what happens. The Whisperer is back.
Single. Single. Single.
Nope, not really what I was going for.
Single.
I'm guessing this isn't going to do anything because, again, the only mechanic we really know for sure is that the better you do, the more pieces you save. No real
Single.
word on what
Single.
better is, but I think we can assume that it would be
Single.
not dying very quickly, which is what I'm going to do and see if anything changes.
Single. 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 Double. Rank up. Triple.
Whispering still gets me.
Single.
Alright, hold on, hold on.
Triple. Single. Single. Single.
Nope. Oh. Okay, now that Tetris block over there is a 4. So that carried across plays.
Single. Triple. Single. Triple. Single.
And it did start lower, so maybe that's it.
Single. Single.
If I can... What is the metric though? Like what is it tracking? Is it just gonna be time played, lines cleared would actually be my guess.
Single. Single. Single.
There's no, is there a score? Yeah, I'm not seeing an actual score.
Single. Single. Single.
Nope, messed that up.
Single. 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 Single.
Let's see if I can get
Single.
that block
Single.
to be a 5, and then I'll kill myself in the game. Please don't flag me, YouTube.
Single.
And see.
Single. Single. Single.
Boy, I need a lot of lines at this point. Eyepieces, if you will.
Single.
There we go. Back on track. Okay, getting that block to 5. Come on. So do I have to play different worlds? You'd think that would be something it would want to encourage, right? Or can I just spam normal Tetris and still rescue the Minos? Definitely feels like a modern Tetris. Like this is definitely guideline Tetris. As far as the RNG goes. Not that I can really give you any measurables on that, but it feels like I'm being treated like Tetris normally treats me. By the which I mean, like I have a very particular way of playing. I don't deviate much from it, so I can kind of tell if Tetris is behaving the same way it usually does when I play my same way that I play. Oh boy. For instance, look at that horribleness. Still no 5 on the block over there. No, I knew I was gonna misdrop it. Ah, dang it. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Nor was that. Jeez.
Single. 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 Single.
Nope.
Single. 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 Double. Tetris.
Oh, what? Didn't let me rotate for a second, so I put it there in that cruddy place.
Single. Single.
That's not where I was.
Tetris. Single. 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 Triple. Double. Single. Single. Single.
Okay, we're all cleaned up. Let's see if we can stay that way for a second. Boy, that was...
Tetris. Tetris. Tetris.
Oh, dang it. Wait just a second too long on those.
Tetris.
Weird.
Tetris.
Why? See, I don't even know why that wasn't working.
Single. Single. Tetris.
Still a 4 over there.
Tetris.
Nope. Hmm.
Single. 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 Single.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Single. 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 Tetris. Tetris. Triple. Single. Single. Tetris. Tetris.
So either
Single.
that 4 has nothing to do with anything, which obviously isn't true. All right. Seemed like I saved more than last time. Was that animation any different though? Okay, is that it?
Go for a Tetris.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So the world does grow.
Go for a Tetris.
Surely it doesn't grow if I just do this. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right. So that would be my guess. Nothing grows unless you get the timer goes down enough, and then the state of the world does save. So you, in a way, get to transform the background, which is kind of next level. You know, that's a Tetris staple, is being rewarded with a different background as your level increases. So having that morph kind of in real time is pretty cool. Again, it doesn't really compel me. I'm not sure I want to keep playing, but you know, in a world where I just have a Tetris that I'm playing, maybe I make it this Tetris for a while. I do like that it has seemingly a big single player mode that you can kind of just go and go. Although, don't love Square. Maybe I'll love it if I figure it out. Cascade I could truck with for a while. Sticky I've already forgotten about. Anyway. Oh wait. Hotline was not... What are we at? Coming up on 2 hours for the stream. Nobody in the room. Let's hotline a little, because remember that wasn't horrible, because I could just build it up. Yeah. I don't love the premise, honestly.
Go for a hotline.
Oh, that's fun. Thanks for the 2 lines.
Go for a hotline.
That got me right to 2 for the world. Also, we're in space, so how is this going to evolve, I wonder? I should probably still be holding lines so I can have them when I need them. Let's hold on to that one. Oh wait, that might kill me if I do that. This should cascade and then kill me. Alright, whatever. Let's see what happens to space when it evolves. Ooh, planets are born. Maybe a galaxy. Dang, I kind of want to do that again. Let's see what happens at world level 3. That's what that is. That's what I'm calling it now. Oh, should have saved that for later. I will save this one for later. Yeah, if I can get to... So that doesn't necessarily rank up, not necessarily a world up. If I can get high enough to where... Oh yeah, that's almost it right there. Okay, right here. This is. Oh no! Okay, whoa, that was close. Shoot. I literally have to make a line. Oh dang it! This is gonna kill me though if I do this. It did not. Okay, so I can make a line, and that got me to World 3. Okay. Wow, having some unexpected fun with Hotline right now. Let's not go for the top line here. Oh no! Well, what if we do go for the top line here? So, this won't kill me? That won't kill me. Oh jeez. What happens if I do this? That also won't kill me. Okay, so maybe... Oh shoot. Oh wait, no, I can't do this. Level 3. Is that what I was going for? Now I lost track. World 3? I think so, right? Sheesh. I'm saving eyepieces so I can play them horizontally. This mode is an affront. This would be like the safe space. Just play at the 3rd line down. Get your lines there. Progress enough. You'll be okay. But not me. I've got to play up here. That'll work, right? Yeah, and then... Oh no, that will not work. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, that wasn't quite... Level up, not world up. Ooh, that was kind of a lucky draw. Ooh. Another kind of lucky draw. Still World 3. Yeah, man, every one of these modes takes some time. Let's do top level. I've got a line, so I can do it. Ooh, that didn't even level me out. Must be getting down to it. Go over farther. Jeez, that's it? Oh, I might have just killed myself. No, I'm okay. What? Oh, there's still space over there. I'm an idiot. Boy. I feel like that's gonna be it. Yep. We got a world level, though. Gas. Okay, that was pretty. All right, I think we're good. All right, I don't know. If it was like full-on Roger Dean morphine art, I think we might have something there, but I'm not overly compelled to see Tetris Worlds for the PlayStation 2 through here, so we'll call it. It was a hefty 2-hour stream. I think we've done enough for the day. We've done our due diligence on Tetris Worlds for PlayStation 2. Come back next week, everybody. Please come back next week, where we might do. Okay, tell you what, we'll take a break from Tetris Worlds. I think we got the idea. I give me some time to look up. We're going to do Tetris Worlds for the Xbox because I have a physical copy of the stupid thing now. So there's no going back. It was only $8. So we will do that. Maybe we don't do it next week. Chronologically, it wouldn't come next week, so I feel even better about it. But we can take a break from Tetris Worlds after a 2-hour PlayStation 2 stream and either do Pokemon Tetris. In fact, I can show you this, can't I? Hold on. Pay no attention to that. Let's get this Roger Dean artwork out of the way. Show you Pokemon Tetris. So Pokemon Tetris was for the Pokemon Mini. You can see it right there. And actually no, that's just a package of the cart. You can see it right here. Nope, doesn't work there, does it? Nope, doesn't work there either. Pokemon Mini. There you go. That might be a Pokemon Mini. Yeah, came with a little cart there. So don't expect me. I think this is Japan only, so definitely don't expect me to go seek out one of these on eBay. Pokemon Mini. Yeah, 160 bucks. I don't think so, everybody. Completed items. Yep, 150 bucks, although these are new. Wow. In package. So if I'm going out of package, I'm still at 100 bucks. So yeah. Won't be doing that. But strangely enough, there is something of an emulation scene out there. So I'm not going to rule out that I find some way to emulate Pokemon Tetris for the Pokemon Mini. Failing that, I know I can emulate on my Analog Pocket. Oh, I thought you guys were still looking at it. Tetris for the WonderSwan Color. So, worst comes to worst, that's the Tetris. Came out in April of 2002. Japan only release, and the next version of Tetris Worlds came out in Xbox June. So let's take a break from Tetris Worlds and place Tetris maybe for the Pokemon Mini or for the WonderSwan Color. What a choice. And if you're interested in anything else, hang around, check out the channel. There's plenty to keep you busy for a while. With any luck, I will get a new episode of Cinematic. One dropped just last Friday for American Ninja 5, which was a bit of a surprise, I will admit. But there will be one hopefully this week for either Once Upon a Time in China 3 or Iron Monkey, the first one. So either way, I'm sure I'll be pleasantly, not surprised, but thankful. I started that phrase with the word pleasantly, and there wasn't any way to end it with something that was familiar. I hope to see you next week. Find me on Patreon and or Ko-Fi if you really got the guts and want to support me stumbling through the ending to my videos. Until then, see you next week.